auntie. Hi, auntie. Hi, auntie. Ooh. Take number 1 billion.
Let's go.
How? क्यों बोलती हूँ मैं? Hi, I'm Shibika, my pronouns are she and her, and you're watching Vitamin Stree. In my last video, I spoke about my relationship with orgasms, and today I want to talk to you guys about how I learned to talk about sex with my partners. Listen, I get it. Talking about sex can be extremely weird and awkward because most of us grow up believing that thinking about sex or talking about sex in the context of pleasure is something extremely shameful and something that you shouldn't indulge in. And then as adults, we tend to carry that shame with us. And when we do try and have sex or when we do try and enjoy sex, we realize that we can't even do the most basic stuff, which is talking about it. Here's what I have learned about how sexual communication can work. On the first level, you get to talk to your partner and establish the most basic stuff. Do you and your partner understand consent? Do you and your partner know what sort of contraception you're going to be using? Are you both on the same page about the last time you all had STI checks done? If you don't have this information in place, do not proceed to have sex with this person just yet. The second level is where it can get a little fun, but also a little bit tricky, because here is where you get to talk to your partner about what you like in bed and what you'd like them to do. The first thing I did was just start experimenting. Experiment on yourself, experiment by yourself, and then share the findings of those experiments with your partner. I've done that in some very creative verbal and non-verbal ways, and if you want me to talk about it, maybe I can do a whole other video on it. Let me know in the comments below. The second thing could be as easy as just addressing the elephant in the room with a joke or something that helps your partner understand that you are as awkward as them, but it is important to have this conversation. Think of books, TV shows, movies, porn, anything that has scenes that have turned you on personally, and share these with your partner. Maybe even consider watching them together. This is also a great way to try and communicate your desires to your partner. This last piece of advice is something I'm very excited to share with you because I love making lists. And if that's something you also enjoy, I think this is something that's going to be very helpful to you. Try making something called a will, won't, want list. Think of every sexual act that you can. Fantasizing, holding hands, hugging, kissing, making up, spooning. And try and sort them into one of 3 categories. Is this something you would like to do? Is this something you are open to the idea of talking about it or trying it out? Or is this something you know that you won't like? You can actually make this list on text, on call, or in person with your partner. Or you can make your list separately and then trade notes. But do remember to do this before actually having sex, so that on the day that you do meet with the intention of having sex, you can refer to this list and maybe even move some things around based on what you're in the mood for that day. I hope you guys found these tips useful. If you did, I'd love to hear from you. And if I've missed out on something, please tell me in the comments below, because sex is such a subjective thing. Everyone has their own experiences. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Vitamin Stree.